right.
547 and 547.
I know.
She won't
no
move?
common sense. I can't get how many people don't have freaking common sense.
All right. All right.
Would you erase it from the video, please?
No, I have a.
It's not really that keyboard.
It's not too
You
bad.
don't have to project my phone here to just cut it off. Like,
No, it's okay. I'll take over here. At least the audio. So where are you at? Sorry. Chapter 9. Question
42.
42.
It's on page 547 and 548.
Long problem.
Yeah. Well, it's got the diagram.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. So they give you on the previous page. Nancy installs flooring in her living dining room. Okay. So the living dining room is 25 foot by 22 foot. And the floor costs, let's see, the laminate costs $5.89 per square foot. And if she does it herself, $89. If she's by so laminate herself, laminate herself. Or if she has it installed, it'll be
herself.
$8.89 per square foot.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just putting those up there really for me. You guys can read in the book here. So she installs it herself. I mean, really the only thing you have to figure out here so that you can actually do something is what? What's the one thing you're missing so that you can use those costs directly? The area. You just don't know the area, right? If you knew the area, how many square feet this was, you could just multiply it and be done with both parts. And that's it. And they give you it in feet, thank God, not yards or something crazy, like I would, right? So what is the area of this place? Yeah, 25 times 22.
Equals
550? Yep, sounds about right. Yep. 550 square feet. So for part A, what if she does it herself? You would just take $5.89 per square foot times 550. I love it, right? Sounds not too bad. The one thing you were missing to use what they gave you directly was the area, because they give you the cost per area, right?
I had a feeling it was going to be one of those really easy problems. I just couldn't.
No, it's all right. I mean, that's a little freaky. For one thing, I think somebody actually did the problem without realizing it was referring to the thing before, and they kind of made up their own numbers. I like that. I was like, oh shit, I'll just make something. I appreciate that, but it was referring to the stuff on the page before, right? The layout of her house. Okay, cool. Sounds not too bad. Any other questions? Yeah.
23, I couldn't figure that one out.
23. This is the cookie cutter problem. This guy here.
It's a circle, yeah.
All right, so everybody pretend it's a circle.
I'll do my best.
Thanks. You must suspend your disbelief when I draw. So some of you guys might look at that and think they don't give you enough information. And if you think that, and here's the shaded part out here, right? This is the shaded part. They want you to figure out the area that's shaded. So this is exactly a cookie cutter problem. You roll the dough out. It's this nice square. Got a big ass cookie out of the middle. In this case, it's a truly big ass cookie, 5 meters in radius.
Square, so would it be 10 by 10?
Beautiful. So what you're missing is the area of the dough before you cut out that middle piece. And what do you need to figure out the area of the whole thing? How long the side is. But isn't that just equal to the diameter of the circle?
Fine.
Because it's touching. What's the diameter of the circle?
Times R.
10 meters. Right, because the radius is just half the diameter. Since the radius is 5, the diameter must be 10. So it's 10 by 10. So what's the area of the dough? Or a square, however you want to put it. 100 square meters. Cool. 10 meters times 10 meters. And what's the area of the cut? How do you figure that out?
2 pi times r.
Yeah, because it'll be careful now. The area.
Pi radius squared.
Exactly. Pi times r squared, and r is 5. Kind of had a Maya Quimby thing there.
But it's not
No mayor
See,
Quimby
when you do
fans?
it, you make it
Is it
simple. When I'm looking
pi
at it, I'm
r
just like,
squared
what the
because
hell?
it's not cut in half?
Because
I'm
it's
getting that
area,
confused.
period. Because it's area. 2
Area.
pi r is one dimension, it's just the,
So if we're finding half of the dimension, it's 2 pi r, but if we're finding
no,
all-
no, no, no. If it's a linear situation, right? A string, I can take it, and it's just one thing. Circumference is in not squared units, right? Area has got to have a squared thing in it somewhere, right?
Okay.
So area of a rectangle is length times width. So whatever the units are, they'll end up being squared. So area of a circle has got to be pi r squared. One reason is because it is, and the other reason that makes sense is because it's squared, so that it ends up with square units, right? So it does cover 2 dimensions, trying to cover the whole thing. What do you do with those two once you figure out what this here is?
101.
Yeah, the dough minus the cut, the square minus the circle to get the what's left, right? So I really hope that helps you, that cookie cutter idea. I like that. What's the area of the dough and what's the area of the cut they make out of that dough?
When
And
you
you
do it, you
subtract.
make it simple. When I'm looking at it in the problem, I'm like, what the hell?
But I think the biggest problem, the biggest what the hell moment is problem is they just give you one number. It's like, I need more than that, but that one number becomes exactly what I need,
Pi.
right? Whenever you have something inscribed in something else, I don't know if you guys, where it's
Why can't
touching
you
the
write
corners.
math books?
Huh?
Why
No.
can't you write them?
Because I do not want to go there.
Be a whole
No,
lot
What's
easier.
1 pi?
no thank you. All right, guys, any other? Yeah.
What was your answer on that one?
I don't have one because I can't do 25 times pi. I mean, it's roughly 77. What is it?
78.
Yeah.
So pi times pi
78.54,
squared?
I guess.
Beautiful. So just subtract those. All right, so you get 21.46. Cool. Yep.
78.5.
I'm looking at number 3. I don't know if I got it right or not. You put like a big line through these, have 100 number circles in there. I don't know.
Neat.
if I did it right.
Number 30?
Yeah. Just doing it.
21.46.
I need to know if I did it right or not.
Oh, you were doing too much. That's right. I remember that.
Show me where I went wrong.
Number 30's got this shape to it. It's got the circle with the rectangle inside of it.
Yeah.
Sort of the opposite of this here, really. So they got a circle with this rectangle stuck inside of it. Pretend like those are straight. And it's a 6 meters here, 8 meters here,
28.
and 10 meters straight across. So this looks really complicated. It's the same damn thing. They want to get this shaded part out here, the circle part here. So what's the area of the circle? What do I have to know about the circle to get its area?
Figure out
The diameter. Or the
Really, the
radius.
radius, right? Once you get the diameter, of course you get the radius. And of course I got the diameter. What is the diameter?
10 meters.
10. So what's the radius?
5 meters.
So what's the area of the circle? What's the area of the dough?
That's supposed to be a 5.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 5. That's really good. So again, it's going to be the 25 pi, which will be the 78.54 again. Do you guys get that? And how much do I cut out? That's not too bad either. Subtract what? What area? What's the area?
8 times 6 is,
Or the rectangle? Yeah, 8 times 6.
which is 36. Right, 48.
48. Cool.
My math's off.
Man, I'm having a little trouble with 48. So.
And then you just.
And again,
minus.
you subtract it. So you see, they throw the same problem at you over and over. They change the shape, but it's the same stupid problem. There's a big shape, and there's a small shape, cut out of that one. Area of the big shape minus the area of the small shape to cut it out. Bam. Cookie cutter problem. Right?
Yeah, well, I'll sit
Are you recording?
Notice something else. Yes, I am. Notice something else. Look at the triangle real quick. And this is not necessary at all, but I want to show you. Remember, this is 10 across. So if you look at this triangle, real quick, just humor me here. This is 8 and this is 6, right? Remember we talked about certain types of triangles? There was a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So that's just a 3, 4, 5 triangle has been doubled in size. Do you guys see that? So you didn't have to do Pythagorean theorem because they already gave you that this was 10. If they didn't give you that, now that would be a good problem. You'd have to realize, oh, I need the diameter. They don't give it to me. Oh, crap, I got to do the hypotenuse of this. See, that would be a good problem. But they just gave you the 10, so that was already done for you. Right? Okay. Hopefully.
No.
So again, it's just all about just have your area sitting next to you as you do this homework. And these cookie cutter problems, I understand that they can look really freaky. That one looks exceptionally freaky, but when you just cut it down to, okay, what do I need for the circle? Focus on that. What do I need for the shape I cut out of here? It's a rectangle. Good. So I need okay, they gave it to me. Focus on that and then subtract it to see what's left.
Is your radius 8?
No, 8 is this side here. And again, I think it's a much better picture in the book, obviously. They have computers doing it for them. I rely on my skills for the board. So I'll feel for you. All right.
What number was that?
Been simpler.
Number 30, yeah.
So, switching gears, number 18 for 9.4 on 562.
18, ooh, yeah. That sounded really creepy.
Yeah. Really?
Sure, I'm going to let that one down. Yes, just did that. 18 has got, what's the shape of the base?
What's the word?
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid,
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
I wanted to say parallelogram, but it was wrong.
I'm glad you didn't say it. Let me see if I can pull this off, sort of. All right, I think I did. I don't care what you guys think. I think I did. So what is it about? So focus on the trapezoid. Kind of sit that thing up and look right at it.
You need the
Because what's the main idea here? What kind of thing is this?
a
Who remembers the name of it? A repeated shape. Prism. So prism, the volume formula is easy. You find the what of the what and multiply by the what?
The area of the base.
Area of the base.
And the height.
And multiply by the height or the length if it's laying on its side, right? V equals big BH. Remember big ass B? And that was the area of the base.
It asks for the surface area.
What's it ask for?
The surface
Oh,
area.
that's right. I forgot to say. Screw surface area. Don't worry about surface area.
I already did.
18. What's it ask you for? Wait, it says determine the volume. That's all I asked for.
Oh.
Now part 7 through 16, if you already did it, I'll give you extra credit for it, but I'm not worried about surface area.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, the surface area wouldn't be that bad because you know the area of a trapezoid and you know the areas of all these rectangles here and those shapes that those make. Right? Just have to be careful about the dimensions. So you just add up all those areas. But here I just want to focus on volume. Right? So you just kind of start it up a little bit.
Is that the one for 9.4?
9.4, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So don't worry, I keep forgetting it had surface area in there. I'm not going to be concerned with surface area.
So
Well, if you did, it's
you just
great.
want the
I'll
volume.
give you a little extra credit. Yeah.
For the homework, didn't it, for 9.4, didn't it say every third one?
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
it wrong.
That's okay. You can ask me anything in the book, and I understand if people get a little off track. Trying to do that too often, because for grading it makes it easier if everybody's got the same problems done, but no problem. So if you didn't have to do this one, how would you do this one? The area of that trapezoid, they give me the height,
24.
careful, height of the trapezoid is 10.